content. Bro.
Yes, all that against TOS content. Lovely.
We're
Anyways.
talking about in-game. What do you mean?
Nothing was explicitly against TOS.
We didn't say the word.
Anyways. So last time, you guys were making your way through the Agoron of Yuled. Eventually made it all the way through to where the Umbrix was contained after fighting several tomb giants, Lich, then obviously the Umbrix itself, along with some other, I think it was Nightwalkers, I believe they were called?
A dragon?
Well, yeah, the dragon was 2 sessions ago. We don't care about that. Keep up.
I'm just talking about the dungeon as a whole.
It felt like last session.
But after all of that, with the Umbrix's eye that it charitably tore out on its own, you were able to get evidence that Kemnebi was behind the entire poisoning plot. The first piece of evidence you've actually had. So, that kind of just leaves us at a crossroads here on how we want to deal with things. Are you all staying in your lead for a short period, or are you going straight to Mekatar? What does everyone want to do?
Spread religion. As always.
I like money.
Okay.
Because I don't think we split up the money yet.
That is probably a thing that needs to happen, yeah. And you guys have ended up with a decent amount of just everything from that.
I'm assuming I'm good to take away this drain, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but you guys got a hefty amount of gold and platinum, decent haul of magic items. There's a Vorpal rune just kind of vibing for whoever the fuck wants it.
That's me.
I don't know. The rogue might be good with that too.
He doesn't fucking hit anything.
You're not wrong!
Usually because he gets hit first.
Well, I solved both of those problems. I just get flanking with Doggo. Pray.
Also, I don't think Lucas has a slashing weapon. If I remember correctly, the chain can do piercing or slashing. But
I think it's piercing? Why?
The tip?
The spikes on the spike chain, or at least I thought it could. I could be completely fucking wrong.
Spike at a chain.
Shadow's Heart is a slashing weapon.
Okay.
I can make my flail do piercing. Or
Yeah, no, it's just slashing.
Okay, well, do with that what you will.
piercing.
Okay. Everyone adds 507 gold, I think.
That's it.
Well, did we split up that thing from the 13th?
Shit.
Like the horde?
That's what I was doing. I forgot to add some stuff. So, plus, fuck.
Fuck.
Plus fuck, yeah.
You
Yeah.
want some fuck?
Okay. We will now divide that by 4. So, it's adding at least 1,067.5 gold.
Really? That's it?
Yeah. I'm keeping the books and equipment.
Huh, makes sense.
And then the 105 platinum.
Is that 105 platinum we each get that much, or is that counting what you...
That's not counting. That's not
Okay.
divided yet.
Well, just
So-
turn that into 1,050, and then divide that by 4. And that puts it into gold.
Lance wants to throw platinum at the pores.
Then he can convert it back to platinum on his own time. Take it to the bank. Yes.
I could.
You absolutely could, and then they'd like buy a small house with it.
Yeah, see, I'm not okay with that. I want them to be mildly okay with the amount of money I give them. I don't want them to benefit.
Okay, so it's another 662.5 to each for the platinum converted down to gold.
Monies.
Fair announcements to just make sure they have enough for like a McDouble.
Yeah, but like back when it was still $1,
It was like
McDouble.
30 cents, yeah.
No, $1. $1 was peak. That was fine because you could go there. You'd be like, you could order a bunch of sandwiches. Like, I want
I want
5.
30 cheeseburgers.
Oh, speaking of, you know how like junior bacon cheeseburgers used to be like under $1, like 67 cents back in the day?
No, I
See?
fucking don't.
Well, you're like 3, so yeah, they're now like $4.
Right back 1 second.
Goodbye forever.
Okay.
Okay. So, gold and stuff is divided out. It sounded like Ferdinand wanted to spread his religion and I guess perhaps do some recruiting.
Yeah. I mean, forced. I mean, willing.
Okay, well, regardless, sorry, just looking over some things.
Really, only a +1 to your nature?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess we will simply call that accomplishing a faction goal for you. So I believe the skill for your faction was, I think you said it was religion, or did you go with intimidation? It's been a minute.
Whichever is bigger right now.
So which one's bigger?
Religion.
Alrighty then. Roll me a religion check. This isn't going to be like an exceptionally high DC since it's just like basic recruiting.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to re-roll because I'm not gonna be doing anything for the next 20 hours. Sweet. All right. Well, I guess I don't get to do anything. Nothing fun for me.
Okay. So, Lucas and Lazarus, is there anything you were wanting to do in your lead while you're still here?
Grand opening of a brand new bar with Zithny.
Are you just giving this man a bar?
It's my bar. He gets to run it.
Close enough.
And as soon as we're done with the War Council business, we'll use it for the spy. But for right now, it's just going to be a legitimate bar.
Because we're afraid of having it burned down.
Basically.
We're afraid the Spanish Inquisition will be inquisitive.
Yes, I prematurely removed my gold back when I originally talked with Zithny about it when we first got here.
Okay.
It's got a brand new shiny ribbon on it. Place for people to relax.
Alright, and Lazarus.
I
What
will work
are...
with the animators because I want A, money, and B, standing.
Alright, so call it accomplishing a faction goal. What are you trying to do? Like, just build cool shit for them?
Yeah, pretty much.
We just talking like basic shit? Like just things to work on the farms, or what are we talking?
This is where my business would come in if we were near it. Yeah, just cool shit for farms.
Okay. Let me double check what the skill was because I need to find it.
Hold up. I just saw an ad for my work on Twitch. Hold up.
Talk about targeted ads.
Oh my god, I didn't know they were doing ads. That's news to me.
They always doing ads.
Because we notoriously just don't fucking market. Okay.
Apparently you do.
God damn.
Yeah, fucking apparently.
Only took him 100 years. Fuck.
Okay, well, I'm having a bit of trouble finding what it's supposed to be. So, for now, call it medicine check, since that's basically what you're doing is stitching a bunch of shit together.
How come he didn't roll good?
Because
I mean, you would have been fine with the 6, but
You said it was an exceptionally high DC.
I said
just
it would
assumed-
not be.
Oh, motherfucker!
If you want to save the hero point, like, we can stick with the 35 since you just misheard.
Nope.
Yeah.
No. That dice got rolled.
Well, no, if
You
they
said it
misheard me
once.
completely, then
You said exceptionally high. I was like, all right, well, 6 is obviously not going to do anything.
no,
So
I said
rolled.
it wouldn't be exceptionally high, but it might have cut out. So if that's the case, then yeah, we can stick with the 35, and it would just be a normal success.
Okay.
The 48 crit, because apparently that's just the standard DC for a 24th level character, which I didn't know was an option.
I'm a 24th level character.
No,
say, can
not
you
at
just
all.
fix
But
those?
looking at that, I think basic undead farm animals is good enough for a 48.
Okay.
So another point goes into Brotherhood of Agony. Lazarus is getting 2 more points with the reanimators, so that's sitting at 21 for them. Okay. So that brings us to Manfred. Was there anything you wanted to do with your downtime?
Because my stuff's not here, I'm just gonna be helping with the farm as well, just patching up dead and shit like that.
Okay.
My man.
30. Yeah. 38.
All right. That'll be fine. Just a normal success.
Man, real glad I passed that exceptionally high DC.
Again, I said it would not be, but did it, like, fucking cut out? Am I going crazy?
I don't know. I wasn't here for when you said it.
I wasn't paying attention.
God damn.
Neither was fair to Lance.
Jesus Christ.
I was paying attention. I was paying extra close attention because I was like, what is this going to mean for me?
So then it most likely cut out.
So anyways, that does mean Fair to Lance has his hero point back, which is fine.
Hooray.
Now use it again.
For what?
Second shift.
Second, what?
Second shift. They asked you to stay over.
No.
Okay.
You'll get to cut the hours tomorrow.
Ooh.
Well,
Doesn't sound like my work at all.
then after a few weeks, I'd assume, since that's probably about how long this would take, you guys will be able to return to Mekatar. I'm just assuming we're using the chariot at all times now, because there's no reason not to. Lazarus basically cannot fail that check.
Correct.
Let's see if it's a 1. Roll it.
Okay. Even if it is a 1, it's still fucking massive.
Well, yes, but 1 just says, fuck you, you fail. So there's a 5% chance that Lazarus messes up that spell, ever. Other than that, it is basically a crit, because of when you got it.
Mm-hmm.
Do we also need the crafting check for it?
Theoretically, yes. My man.
Not a 1. Carry on.
Average.
Average.
Because I think there's a thing for teleport circle that we could just do instead.
Or you could
We
do
could
that. Up to
What
you.
on earth is that picture you just sent to the chat, Fair Lance?
Who
Oh,
said what
it's,
to wear?
It's a night rain thing.
Oh, okay then.
What?
Shut. Okay.
What chat?
Just the group chat. Fuck.
No, the DT.
Okay. Are you using the teleportation circle, whatever, or carriage?
Yeah, we can do the circle. Where do we want to teleport, guys? To the pain milker, or
Still haven't
No,
come with a better name for that, have we?
There's not going to be a better name for that. What do you mean?
it's the greatest name in the world?
I am figuring out a different name right now.
Fairlands can try all he wants, but it will forever be the pain milker.
The
Nope.
teleportation circle will need 2 secondary casters of crafting or survival.
Who the fuck has survival in this campaign? It told us not to take it.
Do we have to be trained or anything in those skills, or?
It doesn't say shit about it.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna roll my survival because it's higher than my crafting.
If
I
it
can roll my
turns out
crafting
that your
'cause I'm
survival's like
It
legendary.
is a 35.
okay.
I have survival and I also have crafting. Funnily enough.
You want to use that crafting that I rolled previously, or do you want to use a new one?
That one's fine, honestly. That's probably.
I
I
don't know
don't
what
think
the
it's very
DC
high
is, though.
DC.
That's what I'm trying to find. I don't see it.
Hopefully, it's 35 or
What's
less.
you said? Teleportation circle.
Yep.
Uh, 7th level spell, which means we get those. Fucking 13th level is when you start getting 7s, right?
Sure.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong people.
Basically, I'm just looking at the DC of the earliest available time. So 31 is the DC, 38 and 35 is fine, 44 fucking crits.
Okay,
Anywho.
so we arrive right at the pain milker.
It's the misery matrix.
Nah. That's what corporate keeps trying to push on us, but all the employees know it as the pain milker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I'm okay with firing people. There's no
The
union
pain milker
here.
will always be a thing, though.
No, absolutely not.
Yes, yes,
No?
indeed.
No.
Where
So-
it's scratched into the walls and like the little nooks where employees will hide at to smoke.
Oh, I thought it was in the app.
It's in the bathroom stalls.
Yeah.
It's on the walls.
I hate all of you.
Thank you.
Equally.
Equally. That's unfortunate. I want to be the worst one.
We'll get there, don't worry.
Damn it.
Anywho. Fuck it. So you guys be arranging a meeting with Geb to report your findings, or just kind of wait till he calls you through whatever means?
I mean, we'll send him like a Singram thing.
No, we send another courier that has it stitched into his flag.
I'd say, all right, bring out the back.
Oh, such a good idea. I'll get started.
That wasn't even Geb that did that.
I'm gonna do it.
That was the crazy fucking ghoul
Yeah.
pharaoh dude, Cortosh.
Yeah, well, it's become the standard postal service
Okay.
now.
Mhm.
Apparently.
This
We
is how
have
you-
adopted one of his mannerisms.
It's about sending a message. Literally.
See, most teleportation spells require a human, so it's better just to, write it on them and then teleport them.
Mm-hmm.
There's obviously no other spell ever that would allow you to send messages faster than that.
Nope,
I mean,
not at
we
all.
theoretically could have just teleported right to Geb, but I'm sure that would raise some alarms.
Yeah, not recommended just appearing in the most petty motherfucker's throne room unannounced.
Yeah. They'd be
Don't
like,
get-
hey, found proof.
Hey, dead. Just gone.
And died. Nuked it from orbit.
Anywho.
I mean, we could teleport the horse right into the throne room.
Oh my. Not recommended.
Why not?
That's what we call a tactical nuke.
You realize that we could have a bar the size of a country at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
But the man literally can't be killed.
But what if horse?
I don't know. That plague might do a number. That would be interesting to see.
Show me
that
how a
plays out.
ghost gets a plague.
Show me how an undead gets a plague.
To
What are you talking about?
Accordingly.
That's famously need to be alive to like have sickness.
Yeah.
Anywho, so sending a courier to Geb, you will be told to arrive there the next morning. Which I don't know if you guys have anything you feel the need to do before the next morning, or if we could just skip.
I don't know.
I don't
I
think
just-
there's anything.
How many followers and how much money did they have?
Wait, what?
That's all
what-
I need to know. From my awesome 35 roll that I obviously
Oh.
didn't re-roll earlier.
I mean, you got a decent handful of acolytes to follow you there since you're Zonkathon, right? Since your god isn't exactly a minor deity, you could definitely find some people that would follow you.
Heck yeah. Look at us go. We're basically awesome. Well, mostly me, but they're awesome by being adjacent to me.
But as you arrive back at the Tower of Nodbones, I don't remember what you renamed it to, or if you did.
Tower? No, tower's good.
Anywho, so as you appear in the center of the tower, the now vampiric gnome, Rumen, will kind of run up to greet you. Yes, hi, welcome back. Sorry, I didn't think this through. Welcome back. As you can see, I am no longer dead, so thank you for that gift.
Yeah.
Is
You're
there
welcome.
anything you need? Anything I can get for you?
So I'm gonna look around. Do we need anything?
Not
Not to my knowledge, other than maybe more healing.
More healing?
Maybe more healing.
Like
I'm
more
pretty
than
more
it hurts, so
equipment.
what?
do you mean like more like potions or whatever, or just a dude?
Well,
I
no.
think it was like a week in which that took like we took downtime.
Yeah.
Healed.
Yeah, like you guys are healed. You should be, anyways.
Yeah, we're good. I guess like sandwiches. That'd be cool.
I Sam.
What,
Okay.
what would be Fairlance's favorite sandwich?
Yes.
A manwich.
Prime rib. Bleeding.
I was thinking like something with like blood pudding on it.
No, that's fucking gross. Why would I put it in pudding?
Would that just be a sloppy Joe?
You're a sloppy Joe.
The manwich.
Yeah, no. No. Yeah, let's do sloppy joes.
I hate all of you.
Doubt.
Can he produce sloppy joes or not?
I mean, out of thin air? No, you would need to go get it from somewhere, bud.
Oh my god, this guy's useless. I guess that's my request for right now. Sloppy joes.
I really want this fucking gnome now to spend like a week trying to figure out what the fuck a sloppy Joe is.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure
I mean-
it's like ketchup on meat.
I mean,
in
at this
between
point, they're
buns.
a vampire now. They can get around a little quicker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he gave you information in exchange for you turning him. He is
Yeah.
he is your vampire spawn.
This is the exact thing I want my vampire spawn
Daddy?
doing.
Dad?
Well, basically, he came back from the dead, and it was like, where'd they go? Oh, they fucking left.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had shit to
Well-
do elsewhere.
So yeah, that's about it. Super awesome vampire thrall equals sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joes. uh,
Yeah, so Ruben will
I
go
can't
on
think
the
of a better
hunt to
thing.
find you fuckers some sloppy joes.
Yes, thank you.
Or
That's
whatever
all I
the
needed.
undead equivalent of that would be. I guess that's just the meat isn't cooked. Like, I don't...
I mean, I'm not undead. I would like just a regular sloppy Joe.
Okay, yeah.
I probably can't taste spices. So
Oh God, you're white.
no, I'm
You can taste garlic. You can
I
taste garlic. That's the one thing you can taste.
No, he's just fucking numb to it at this point. That is some minor-ass pain.
see that is a misconception. We say that we don't like garlic, so you hang it around yourself, so you
Because-
season yourself for us.
Mm. I'm gonna write that down.
You get that traditional ragu taste.
Okay.
Because garlic is good for the blood.
Yes.
So,
So's milk. Nobody check general.
What?
Oh
I'm
God.
now
checking.
I'm checking.
Yep. Everyone's checking.
I...
Now.
What... I...
Yep. Yeah. I like it. Yep. That's basically
Okay.
graffitied all around that building.
You fuckers...
You should have just given us the sloppy joes.
I hate...
Oh goddamn.
So, anyways, the next morning, you will be collected by some of Geb's honor guard and escorted to the palace. As you are once again brought into his throne room, where he simply looks over the group of you. So, what have you found in your lead?
Give him the eye.
Yeah,
I don't know
gotta
who
whip
has it.
that bad boy out of the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay, so Geb will hold the eye in his hand as the vision replays itself again. All of you now watching this, probably for... I assume you've watched it more than once at this point, but...
I'm reciting it like that one person that you watch a movie with. They've seen it 20 times and
Fairlance is putting
Did
on a
you know
fucking,
Viggo
like,
Mortensen
Hamlet
broke his
scene.
toe in this scene?
yes. This is my favorite part. You can actually see the camera here.
You see a boom mic dip into frame for 0.03 seconds.
You can see a zombie on their phone in the background. Yeah, so Geb will watch it once, not quite say anything, and then watch it through one more time. He doesn't seem to show much of an emotion as the second playthrough ends, but all of you can feel the room get noticeably colder. Kemnebi's plans are foiled, and war is averted, but my traitorous ex-chancellor lingers still. He hides, even as we speak, in a dark corner beyond my sight. I can sense his hideaway, shrouded in shadows at the fringes of our plane, but I cannot see within, nor determine its entrance. He thinks to escape me, as Nex once did, but he is a worm meddling with giants. He is not safe. He cannot hide for long, not from me, and not from you. You will find, and you will destroy Kemnebi permanently. He will be difficult to kill. As a Veterana, he feeds off of the thoughts and memories of the living, draining his victims until they remain a comatose husk. He assimilates these memories, and while they would confuse newborn Veteranas, Kemnebi has long curated his meals to grant him knowledge, skills, and traits he desires. He is one soul, bolstered by countless thousands. Upon his death, his psyche will inhabit one of his nearby comatose victims, enabling him to continue living in the body of another, which will make him impossible to find and destroy. But he cannot transcend planar boundaries. This will serve you well. If you defeat him within his hideaway, any victims he may have groomed for future occupation in Mekatar will be unreachable. There should be vessels awaiting his occupation, even within his hideaway, so ensure you remove them from the equation before you kill him. Of course, you'll have to find it first. For this, you will need to retrieve the fractured soul of Balji. When Kemnebi was newly risen, he fed upon a simple monk. He was clumsy, and Balji was an enlightened soul. He became overwhelmed by the monk's spirit, letting in far more of Balji than he should have, and even today, much of his personality, his poise, his patience, even his so-called enlightened wisdom, stems not from Kemnebi himself, but from Balji. The monk is long dead, but Kemnebi's predations would have left his soul in tatters. Such souls are incapable of moving on from the boneyard. Instead, damaged souls such as Balji's are preserved in repositories until repaired, either by the ministration of its resident psychoprompts or by the return of the other pieces of those shattered souls. The fragments remain intertwined with Kemnebi's soul. Balji will most likely be in such a facility. Tell me, what do all of you know of the Carter's Consortium?
I legit don't remember.
Roll me a society check.
Sure, I can do
It's
that.
not going to be a very high check. Notice the will not be. Okay, so with the 39, you'll remember that the Carter's Consortium used to be a major faction. Up until it turned out a decent chunk of their leadership were worshippers of Pharasma, which worshipping the god of death in the country where everyone likes to not be dead is pretty bad. You'll also remember that the person that used to live in your apartment was experimenting for the Carter's Consortium and made that,
Oh, yeah.
plague for
Okay,
them
yeah.
specifically.
The
They
horse
made our
snake.
deterrent.
Deterrent?
Yeah.
That implies they
Well,
weren't going
that's
to
me.
use it.
That's me saying it.
Sorry. Back when the leadership of the Carter's Consortium was executed, one of their secret bases of operation was found. It proved dangerous to undead, and at the time, Kemnebi urged me to sacrifice as many souls needed to destroy it. I instead ordered it to be closed and forgotten. From what I am told, somewhere in the ruins of that secret hideaway is a way to arrive at the boneyard. If you go there, you'll be able to access this portal, whatever it may be, find Balji's soul, and bring it back here for us to use. I will use what is left of his soul to find Kemnebi.
Alrighty.
If you require any additional assistance, I would recommend simply questioning the Carter's Consortium themselves. I assume they will be more amenable to any questions you may have.
All right. Is there anything else from us that you need or that we need of him?
You have been given your task. Do not fail me.
We've been doing good so far.
So far is an interesting choice of words.
I mean, we're about to go into the boneyard, so anything can happen there. Because Pharasma, at least, don't really like some of us.
Yes, but this is what must be done. So, once again, do not fail.
All right, well, I think that's all we need to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone has any questions, they can obviously ask him now, but
I mean, what are the possibilities of him having bottles of 2 levels sitting around?
slim to none.
Damn.
Sorry, bottles of XP points do not exist in this system.
Damn.
That's why we're going to the boneyard. To get those last levels.
Among other things, yeah. You can tell this is going to be a fucking trip when chapter 1 of the book is going to the afterlife.
Yeah. An afterlife that doesn't particularly like undead.
Yeah, just casually go to purgatory and steal bits of somebody's soul. No big deal.
I'm sure we're not going to piss off a deity.
Definitely not.
I think
At
we
least
already
not
had 'em.
much.
So, if no one has any other questions, you will be dismissed.
I think we're pretty solid.
So, will you go straight to this secret base of theirs, or are you going to talk to the Carter's Consortium first to see if you can get any info on the place?
I'd like info.
Info's probably the smart option, let's be honest.
I can use my crack team of Avengers to get info too.
You could also use a certain machine, I think.
Mr. Lucas can use his crack team of bartenders.
Yep.
All right. So, visiting the Carter's Consortium, you are quickly referred to Castell Yorder. I'm not going to try and say that last name ever again because I don't know how to pronounce that properly. So just Castell. So, you are led to his office where he will look up at the four of you before kind of straightening up in his chair. Yes. What can I get for our new resident bloodlords?
No.
Well,
You've been bloodlords for
I mean,
a while.
in regards to like every other bloodlord.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but like we can kill those people.
And some of them
Yeah.
could probably kill you.
We'll see about
I said
that.
some.
Maybe.
There's like one now.
Yeah. Fucking Conehead himself.
I might go.
Count 5 head.
Any and all information on the boneyard would be lovely.
Well, if you're talking about the base I'm thinking of, which has been deemed off limits to us since then, I personally don't know much of it myself. It was before my time. But there was an old cache left behind by the old leader of the consortium. It contained a decent amount of contraband, tools to destroy the undead, religious objects, and obviously I destroyed them as I didn't want them anywhere near me. I found some directions to the base, a key, and an oft-repeated phrase. I have no idea what the key goes to, but the phrase is a short Pharasman prayer that translates to I walk the spiral. And for future use, I'm just gonna put that into the fucking cheat sheet.
That's what I was just about to do as well.
And if possible, if you could keep this discreet, I would prefer not to get into any trouble for this. Since I decided to help you with this.
One more time, I didn't hear. I was reading a thing.
Repeat dialogue.
Press A to talk to again.
Basically, just he doesn't want to get reported for all of the very illegal shit that he found in somebody's vaults and then destroyed. And he's hoping that this information is something he can exchange for not being skinned alive by the War Master's Council or something.
Discretion is our specialty.
Discretion
they're
is
kind
not
of okay with
remotely
us.
your specialty.
Hey, it works, doesn't it?
There is literally like a line of bodies behind you that says otherwise.
No. Those can't be tracked to us. No.
Oh, sorry. You only came in like a little ways away down that line, but no, they kind of
No.
No.
These are Supermen, no.
But since you agreed to remain discreet, you will gain 2 more points with the Cardis Consortium, which doesn't really mean much because they aren't really good at shit.
They
anymore.
exist.
I mean, if we need a horse.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what everybody says.
Yeah,
And then after you get done talking, they say meet you behind the bar in 3 hours after the end of their shift.
So what are we getting up to? They don't do it on the clock.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we know where the actual place is that we're going to now?
Well, if you didn't before, you do now that he gave you a map.
Awesome. Love maps.
Well, I can't read.
Alright.
Yeah, so it is a few days west of Makatar.
By carriage?
Doesn't say. I'd assume it would be faster to use a carriage.
Before we go, is there any prep we need to do or think we should do? Or anything anyone wants to buy?
The thing I would want to buy costs way too much.
That's I would have to look through real quick. Why does it say? Oh, right, because it gets added in there. That's right.
Question for DM.
Yes.
That staff I got. I don't even remember where it's at. The Staff of Power.
Yeah.
How many charges can it hold?
Technically, I don't think staffs have a limit. It's real
So
weird.
I'm super down to take the carriage, and I just dump all the spells all the time into it. Then just have unlimited castings. However, it becomes a literal nuke at that point.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Just,
Because if it's
just
great,
walk in, let Five Head start his monologue, and just smack him with it.
if
All
it
right, combat,
breaks,
combat over.
Hold
well,
on. Bound rules for staffs. No one can prepare more than one staff per day, nor can a staff be prepared by more than one person per day. If charges aren't used within 24 hours, they're lost.
Aw.
that's so dumb.
Well, I mean, in a game that made a big deal about having downtime, it kind of makes sense.
Does it though?
A little bit,
I
yeah.
get it.
So it's just kind of a question of like how many spell slots you want to put into this thing and which ones.
Why's it gotta be a fucking day?
So that you can't just say, "Oh, I'm going to relax for 3 days and put fucking 60
I'm gonna ride a
spells in it."
carriage for 3 days and put. Yeah. Weird.
That's lame.
Fucking crazy.
I mean, I just dump
If I
my.
do
Do I have
that.
10th level yet? No. I just dump my 4 9th levels into it.
Are you going to actually?
I mean, if I plan on breaking it, someone's gonna have a bad day.
Wait, what?
Hold on. That power. So basically, I can break it just on a whim, and then it's a 30-foot blast centered on the staff, which is centered on me. It deals 2d8 force damage per charge remaining in the staff. I automatically critically fail my save. But I'll be fine because I'll just come back.
I mean, up to you? But that seems like a really expensive bomb.
But it's an effective bomb.
Well, yes, but that is a $10,000 bomb.
Worth.
Okay, you do you.
Even if I do that, like I
Because
don't
that's also a DC 40 reflex save. So.
Well, it is a 16th level item, and it's just a one-time thing that you can do, and then the item's just fucking destroyed.
trying to see if there's anything I can do for my shits.
I mean, I'm already thinking of ways to game it, but I'm not. Because it's basically fill it up with all the spells. We go to sleep, and then we do the book, which I would assume would take at least 2 hours.
So does anyone have any prep they need to do before going to this place?
I'm looking, but I don't think there is. And anything that I do, I'll like just, I'll say we did in our little downtime that we had.
Do.
Like I said, I don't think there's gonna be anything really worth.
Let's see, because we're level 17, 18, sorry.
I was about to say.
I don't have that much money. Nope.
No, I'm broke again.
Man, if there was an armor that had like a 6 AC bonus with a dex cap of 1, that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, technically, oh wait, no, can't. Don't you get like medium armor as like a war master, cleric, whatever the fuck it is, war priest?
I get all of them.
Mm.
Uh huh. So why is your AC so monumentally shit again?
Because clerics are fucked. I mean, like I said, it's 40. Like, and that's with +2 half plate. And so, like, even swapping to full plate doesn't do anything because it takes away the dex.
Mr. Lucas,
Mm,
do you have 15,000 gold?
yes.
You might want to look into getting the Pilferer's gloves.
What
Basically,
that?
it's the what do I have? The diadem of intellect, but for dex instead. So you get +2 to your dex, or it's raised up to 18.
Yeah, that actually sounds wonderful.
You have 15 grand.
I have 30 before buying this.
I'd say I'm at 7. I'm only at 7.
The fuck, dude? Mr. Locked Keys over here, or Marquis, is like, oh, I got all the money.
Wait.
Wait.
I must be missing a bunch of fucking money.
Yeah, it's all the shit you've been throwing at peasants.
Well, no, I don't think Lucas has really had to buy as much since
Yeah.
basically everything he picks up happens to be like a really good item for him. So he's just been
Oh.
hoarding gold constantly
Basically.
and then blackmailing people for money, which definitely won't come back to bite him in the ass later.
Definitely not.
I mean, to be fair,
We gained a lot from it.
they would have to contend with the rest of the party too.
So yeah, basically I've stolen just about all of my equipment. Or looted it off of bodies. My only real expense was when we were doing potions.
Huh. You should give me a small
And purchasing bars.
I don't think we ever bought a bar. It was
I
always just
haven't.
take it over.
Yeah,
pretty sure he has.
Lucas has bought a couple in an attempt to make like a spy network, basically.
Yes. But those are also super fucking cheap.
Yeah, buying a
Yeah, because they're
basic
basically
bitch
like
building.
dive bars that you're making, aren't they?
Yeah.
Huh?
Aren't they basically like dive bars?
Kinda. They're fine drinking establishments, thank you.
Wow, this armor is 70,000 gold. What the fuck?
What does it do? Does it cook your breakfast? Take your kids to soccer practice?
Let's see.
I'm having a fucking
It
stroke.
functions as a +3 greater resilient breastplate. When you're shoved or otherwise forced to move, you can reduce the amount you move by up to 10 feet. When you invest the breastplate, you either increase your con score by 2 or increase it to 18, whichever is higher. And there's also activates you can do for it. Huh.
Yeah, actually scratch that. I could barely afford it. I have like 3 grand left.
Okay. I was like, God damn, how the fuck do you have 30?
No, because I hit the button and I saw 3, 2, 5, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I just got fucking plenty. And then I realized that there was only just a 9 after that, and some silver.
You monster.
Wait, why did that swap to that? Has that been fucking up that? I think that might have been. It actually does everything. Okay.
Okay, well, is everybody generally ready?
I suppose. There's nothing I could really buy for about 6. Do I have 6 grand? Yeah, I got 6 grand.
That's like I said. If I'm looking through my list now, but we can go on and I'll just let you know if I do anything. Oh, that's expensive. Fuck that.
All right. Well, after a few days of travel, you guys will arrive at the coordinates you were given. As you can see that the entrance is surrounded by a ring of low stones carved with Pharasma's spiral. The spiral on each has been defaced, transformed by poor carvings to resemble a maggot curled in on itself, suggesting the bloated fly imagery of Urgathoa's faith. In the center of the ring is a stone dome that once spiraled like a snail's shell. At the moment, it is shattered and has collapsed into a mound of rubble with vines and plants growing through it. So, at the moment, to enter the actual underground base, you will likely have to clear the rubble.
I snap my fingers and have Decroja clear the rubble.
All right. Is anyone else helping with the excavation, basically? Or are we just watching Decrozier do it?
No,
Yeah.
I'll give a hand because I've
Oh.
got like a dig speed and everything, so I can.
You're helping the help? Gross.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm the good guy.
Doubt.
Are you?
The dude selling body parts.
I'm not
He's
selling
the
body
less
parts. I'm selling
bad.
worms. I just
What?
sell worms.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
worms.
Just worms. They're massive siege machines, but they're
Oh.
worms.
I thought you were gonna do like bait and tackle.
No, they're actual.
I
Very,
would be
very,
scared
like,
of what you
huge,
use those
they're
worms for
they're
bait
like
for.
huge creature siege worms.
Oh, that's cool. Why don't we use one of those?
Because me and the DM have never sat down and actually gone through it.
Mm.
Well, let's fucking
Well,
do
because
that.
basically they've just been growing them for Geb, so basically when one is
Yeah.
ready to go, they just sell it to Geb, and that's how Manfred became a Bloodlord, was just building siege engines.
Yeah, you could just say, "Oh, this one's got a leg broken.
It's
You gotta keep this
defective.
one."
It's got a leg broken.
It
The
doesn't-
worm.
Ugh.
No one's gonna don't think about it too much.
Okay, so I want to check. It's just Decrozier and Manfred clearing the rubble.
Yes, because Fair to Lance is gonna go get some cookies.
All right. All right. So after a few minutes, I am going to need a fort save from both Decrozier and Manfred.
A fort save? What the fuck did we get
Oh.
into?
I don't have
Okay,
to
then.
change my number. Oh, she's fine.
Jesus.
He's
I mean,
probably
I'm
not.
sure I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So, after a few minutes, though Decrozier will be fine initially, you're going to start feeling like a sense of discomfort. Like as you start moving all of these, as a cleric, it's not going to take you long to realize that most of these stones are charged with positive energy.
Sick. I'm immediately stopping and not helping anymore.
All right. So,
And I will make sure to let Lazarus know that Necrosia is going to hurt doing that. All of those are happy rocks. They're positive. They're,
Those were words.
yes.
They're happy rocks. They're positive.
Well, Manfred, as you kind of like drop the positively charged rock, you're going to see from the rubble 2 large figures kind of bust out,
Sick.
seemingly just formed by a lot of rubble and vines. I'm going to need everyone to roll me initiative. Though I don't think
How could you
Fairlance
do
is here right now.
He is not.
I was so ready for this initiative.
I kind of was too.
Eh.
Oh. Phalanges.
What?
Yeah, actually,
phalanges.
Lazarus, I worship a god that liches worship.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's weird. Because I don't.
I believe in
Gotcha.
science, bitch.
Basically.
Alright.
It's like, yeah, gods exist. Cool. Awesome. Right. Neat. Not for me. They ain't gonna pull me up by my bootstraps.
Gods exist. Me. No, thank you.
Right. And when Fairylands comes back, they'll be able to roll, and then we'll be good to go.
It better be some pretty fucking fantastic cookies.
What?
They're probably
Huh?
Chick-fil-A.
What happened?
So,
Roll
That
initiative.
fucking holding shit up.
I didn't mean to. I said where I was going.
Well,
You could have taken longer.
goddamn.
What about initiative?
The rocks that we were clearing are happy rocks, so they hurt, and we stopped.
You stopped.
Yeah.
Decrosia's mindless. She doesn't stop.
Exactly.
yeah,
Once I tell her
she's
to-
gonna have a hell of a fucking rash from the positive energy, but besides that,
That'll buff out. I can put some band-aids on that.
That's why.
Whoops, 27 because of my +2. Hooray!
okay.
I'm last for once.
Ah,
Been a while.
Alright, so Manfred, you are up first. So these things are not undead. I can
Hell
give you
yeah.
that.
They're not undead. Okay, cool.
Uh,
Um,
offhand, you're not quite sure what these things are, but
where are they?
look at the red and blue dot.
Oh,
They're
they're
in
just
the
the
bushes.
dots. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, they actually blended in really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, what you thought were bushes, half of it stood up.
Sick. Sick.
fucking same, man.
I did not go through and look at my spells aside for the day.
Also, just for reference before it comes up, Lazarus, how many charges did you put in the staff?
All of them.
Well, this would have been before I went to sleep on the night over. But I would have put, like, probably one of each level.
So they're not undead, but are they living?
Uh,
Like, are they golems? Are they constructs? Or, like...
roll me a perception check.
Alright,
And for each spell level, it's that charge, right?
what are they?
These are known as, and I'm not going to be able to fucking pronounce this because how the fuck do you pronounce this?
Women.
These are known as wemets. Basically, these are literally just plants that have grown from blood entirely.
Okay.
So they're plants.
So how would you classify that?
Drinkable.
Plant.
Would plant be considered living or construct?
A plant is living.
Plant is living. Okay, cool.
What is plant?
What is plant?
I'll double check if they're immune to things specifically, but mostly they are planned.
Yeah, I just hope they don't start saying, "Feed me."
Feed me, Seymour.
Well, they're gonna drink your fucking blood, that's for sure.
Turns out
no,
I'm
they
poisonous.
Some of us don't have. Some of them don't have blood.
I do.
Fer-de-Lance is actually a plant.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
God,
so
medieval village.
one creature.
Laz, just real quick. Since you're a prepared spellcaster, whenever you expend a spell slot, you add that number of charges to the actual
Okay.
fucking.
Oh, that's probably their good save. Ooh, what would a plant's good save be?
Definitely not reflex.
That's I was thinking. I
What?
was thinking they probably had a
On.
good fort save.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
So I have 45 charges.
Jesus.
Okay, whatever.
Fuck yeah, no, that kind of fucked me up because I was not expecting to go first.
Cast fireball. Oh wait.
I mean, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
no.
a version of Fireball. All right, so 5-foot radius, 80-foot tall cylinder. It's a range of 120
Is this a
feet, so I
flame
can hit
strike?
any of them. No. So I'm gonna do it on red, and I'm gonna do it on since it's only a 5-foot radius on like this back corner where he's
Okay.
at over here.
Lovely.
So it needs a basic reflex save. DC is low though, 36.
Okay, so we're looking for a 9 up here.
Fuck. Yeah.
So that's
all
gonna
right,
be a fail.
cool. Hell yeah! So he's taking full damage and is encased. So it's volcanic eruption. So it's gonna be that much damage. That was bad. So 47 damage. It's fire damage if that matters. The lava rapidly cools and encases creatures in the area. A creature encased in rock, so they are clumsy 1 and they take a negative 10-foot status penalty to its speeds. All normal
Okay.
terrain is difficult terrain to a flying creature, and such they immediately descend. Blah blah blah. So he is encased. So a creature encased in rock can attempt to escape against my spell DC to end the effect. Otherwise, the creature remains encased until it takes a total of 50 damage, freeing it from the rock. Additionally, creatures in the area and those within 5 foot of the lava column automatically take 3d6 from the intense heat, regardless of the results of their saving throws. Alright, so that's that.
I'm just gonna go like that and that.
That is the perfect icon for clumsy.
Okay. And you have one more action.
Oh fuck, that's right. God damn it.
Yeah, there's 3 actions in this system.
I know. I wasn't expecting that. I'm just gonna stay here for now because at least where I'm at with Necrosia, we can move on the back and give anyone flanking if need be. So yeah, I'm just gonna hold here.
Okay. Just...
Actually, you know what? How many? It's 2 actions to extendo attack with whip, isn't it?
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, alright, it's fine. Never mind then.
Alright. So, enemy turn. So, blue is going to move there.
hooray.
Combat. If only we had some of that in our Friday night game.
I didn't know you were hurting for combat. Didn't know. Okay. Alright, so since it's got options, we're just gonna go. Alright, so coming at Fairlands, we'll see if this works out for once.
No.
Fairlands, what's your AC these days? Like 700?
7,000, yeah.
Over
Oh,
9,000?
Give me a second. 46.
Okay, so I only have to roll a 17. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, all right.
Hold on.
All right, now he needs to figure out if he wants to kneel or take mental.
He's
don't
gonna
have
go for
knees.
the mantle.
Did this go up again yet?
No idea, but it gets rolled at end of his turn, so we'll go from there.
Was there a certain animal member of our party just checking distances?
That was just me. I was seeing.
All right,
Oh.
so it's gonna be such roll.
Or is your power distance from the person triggering it, or is it from you?
Wait, what?
Your thing where you get hit.
It's
Okay,
within 15 feet of me.
15 feet of you. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was more by now.
No. The damage goes up, the range just
Oh, okay.
all right, and it gets improved grab from that, so it's gonna try and go for the grab, which I believe is against 4 DC. 4 DC. I forget every single fucking time.
you to 40.
Okay, so we're looking for a 10 up. You fucking whore. And I guess last action it will.
Cry. I'll allow it.
Okay, here's looking at you, Lazarus. 40.
Yep.
All right. All right. Enjoy your damage.
Rude.
And for your grab, that'll succeed.
That'll
Crit.
succeed. So I'm restrained.
Apparently that's a fucking hand. Anyways, we'll deal with red now. Let's see if it breaks out.
Oh, yeah, I
So
can see
we're
that being a
looking
hand.
for 36.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so it does get out, but that doesn't
Fuck.
immediately. Well, either way, that's still wasted a fucking action, and still. It remains clumsy? Yes, it still has the penalty.
Yeah. It's just he's not restrained anymore.
So. Okay, so he doesn't need to go far, but.
Yeah, I mean, he can go the other way, too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so looking at Decrosia. That was the wrong number. Okay, so it would be 33. Does that hit Decrosia?
Nope.
Okay, so that is all of them. That's going to bring us to Fairlands.
Here's the mental.
Oh, thank you for that. And let me.
Are you ready for that to get doubled?
Damn.
Okay, so
You
all
feel
right.
sorry now?
Not really.
Alright.
You could always roll one. It'll be funny.
Alright, so I'm gonna spend one action to give dog 2 actions.
Okay.
The dog moves some feet. 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There. Look at that. That is his 2 movements.
Okay.
I will go ahead and gruesome strike from here. having braided the altar and now have flanking, I will add all of my bonuses together to make one big awesome attack. Hopefully, I don't fucking fail it, because that is my least favorite thing to do. So this is going to be with plus 35, so I'm adding in all my bonuses, so you don't need to lower AC at all. And I get a cool.
Sick.
I'm going to try that again with a reroll, because I have it. Actually, I have another one too.
Jesus.
Okay, so you would have been fine with the 39. That'll hit.
Okay, so I didn't know it was that low. Usually I need at least an 8. All right, so gruesome strike goes off. So that means that I roll 3d8 plus 11 plus that would be 54 one time. Okay, there you go. It has been gruesomed.
Okay.
It is now immune to that for 24 hours.
Okay, and real quick, as you do the attack against it, you get pricked by some of its thorns, so you will take some piercing damage, but not like nearly as much. Or I'll roll max on it, but doesn't matter. Okay, and was that all your actions there?
Yeah, gruesome strike for 2.
Okay.
Give action to dog for 2.
All right, so Lucas, you are up. Currently, Lazarus is grappled next to you. You got the thing. How fucking far? Like 10 feet from you.
Help me, buddy.
Or
Is there
there's.
anything that I can do to help Lazarus?
I mean, I would say you could essentially make a check to help him escape, like about the same you would make.
You're probably better off murdering it. Because me getting out of it is, yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Okay. I'm assuming that it occupies this square, so if I move here, I can hit it.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, we gonna do that. So smack.
All right,
Which I
that'll
might-
hit.
I don't know if I need to adjust that because of what I just got, but yeah, it's all good. Up and flanking with dog.
All right. Okay, and you have one more action.
It's me.
That'll hit. Okay. And Lazarus, it is your turn. You are still currently grappled.
Well aware. Let me. I will attempt to escape. Which is acrobatics? Question mark.
Yes, that is one of the options. Yes.
Untrained, even so, I have athletics trained because might as well not have a negative fucking like yes I'm out. But my untrained acrobatics is that number.
Okay, so a 35 is going to fail.
Okay, I'll do it again. Even worse, I will have Necrosia.
Also,
Yeah.
technically would have been in a -5, I believe, but let me double check that.
-5 action to try to break out. That's lame.
Yeah, because it's considered an attack action to make it so you can't just use all 3 actions to escape.
Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm restrained. It can't get worse. Well, At the end of its turn, it loses it. But
You've disliked throwing rocks. You're going to really not like throwing rats.
Actually, it can do
It
that
will.
too.
it will end poorly because once I am free, fireballs come free.
Right.
So Decroja walking there, and shall we have a grapple off? I think I'm gonna win that one.
Sure, that can't go wrong in any way.
Should I have Decroja
Just give the giant ball of thorns and rocks a hug.
She'll be fine. Suplex. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll just have her attack. Oh, you bitch. That was gonna be an 18. That was gonna be so cool.
You actually would have fucking hit something.
All
She
right.
does hit occasionally.
And here's Decroja's damage from the thorns.
Didn't even hit and takes damage? That's dumb.
Whenever a creature within 10 feet attempts a melee attack against it or uses acrobatics to tumble through, it takes 1d12 plus 10 damage.
Well, counterspell.
That's not a
That's-
spell.
I don't care. It is now.
Thanks for letting me know that. Got that range now.
All right. So that's going to bring us back to Manfred. You're up.
Yep, and since I just learned some new information, I'm just going to go ahead and 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Understandable.
And for action, Extendo Whippo, or Extendo Flailo. So D20 plus 28. Oh, well, okay.
That was almost
41?
awful. Yeah, that'll
That
hit.
was almost awful. 3d10 plus 6. Do you want me to just do the 1d6 of fire damage along with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if it had a weakness to it, it wouldn't matter what you rolled for the dice. It just takes
Okay.
that much.
Oh, okay. So 28 damage.
Okay. All right, so it's going to be their turn. Has to do an action to maintain the grapple. Okay, that's fine. It's going to go for one action to constrict. So, Lazarus, I need a fort save from you.
Squeeze the rat.
Squeezing the rat.
Hero point.
Understandable. Okay, it's no longer a crit fail. Alright, so enjoy your constrict damage. And it's going to get
Joke's
half
on you. I'm into that.
Okay, joke's on you. It's going to gain 12 health back.
I
Alright.
kind of want to test something with grappling. Huh.
Okay. And it's going to say hippity hoppity. Actually, I got to figure out who it's hitting. Okay. Alright, so Decroja, he's looking at you.
I need to remember that every time things hit me, they take spirit damage.
Okay, good enough.
Jesus.
Okay, big crit. Love to see it. And
God damn.
Not even halfway.
alright, so it's Red's turn. And this is going to be slightly lower because it is clumsy. So it is going to miss as it tosses a boulder at Manfred.
Yeah.
It's speed.
Lazarus, what size creature are you? Are you still technically medium or are you small?
I am small.
Oh, okay.
All right. And it's just going to take a normal swing. And miss that too. All right, so red is going to be useless for a little while. That is going to
Don't
bring us
worry,
to
guys. I'll keep kiting it.
Fairlands. Well, wait, hold on. Roll me the persistent mental for blue. All
21.
right. Nope. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Hooray! I will roll to hit it in the face.
All right. All right, so that's
a
going to crit.
50. Hell yeah!
Enjoy your 11 damage. Which you're probably going to answer in kind by doing like 5 times that, but whatever.
Does my hardness reflect that at all?
Tell us all about your hardness, Fairlance.
I don't know how hard it is.
That
I
might be a
don't
problem.
know. It's
You might
not
wanna talk to your
technically an
GP
attack.
about
It's just
that.
like an effect that happens. Gonna force me to look at what shield block does.
Have you been hard for more than 8 hours?
So
I
47.
don't know, Doc.
47.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll again.
All right.
Second attack. Okay.
Okay, so 32 will not hit.
And then I will give 2 attacks to dog.
Oh wait, you've been doing slashing and has fucking weakness in that, so you did 1 attack.
Yes. I'm so good at this game. I
2
accidentally do good.
attack, 3 attack. Okay.
42.
All right. That'll hit.
This is doggo piercing.
Okay. So dog is taking 15, but that will be just enough damage to knock down blue.
Uh, doggo will take time to bork happily.
But that does mean that Lazarus is obviously no longer grappled.
Just so he has the opportunity to escape, I will grab him. I'll make it easy for you.
Appreciate it. So I got to roll.
No.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
I already
So-
used my 2 actions.
So Lucas, you are up.
Fuck them up.
You guys just chewed through that fucking block of HP.
I mean, Fairlance did what, 75 on that first attack?
72. He shouldn't have given me gruesome strike. He shouldn't have fucking hit me first.
That plant creature should have known better.
Oh. One action move.
Okay.
Second action to smack.
Okay, that's gonna hit, but not flat-footed. So just normal
Nope.
damage. And
Last
alright,
action to smack. I'll take the 19.
Alright. Okay, so enjoy your casual 39 damage.
I will. It's the least hurt Lucas has ever been.
I hate how true that is. Alright, so that's going to bring us to Lazarus. You are up.
Well,
Okay.
spell I was planning on using is worse.
So technically, I'm interrupting slightly. If I had my shield up, it does not matter when it like when the damage happens. As long as it's up, I can reduce the damage by the hardness.
Okay.
But I never said that it was up. And usually the shield block is what raises it, but you can also raise it as an action. So if I raised it at the beginning of my turn, I would have not taken any damage. Good to know, so when we fight blood plants again, I know what to do.
In this oddly
That's never
specific situation, yes.
Right. So there you go.
Hmm. I'll just max action cast magic missile
Okay. What level?
first.
Okay.
Is it +3? Yeah.
We just not giving a fuck over here.
No. 10 damage for free.
For free?
For free.
Okay.
I so rarely use my first levels, so it doesn't really matter.
Alright, so Manfred, you are up.
So I'm gonna just step out of that 10-foot range. And extendo flailo.
I think technically from here would be 15. So
Well,
you
that's because it has the 10-foot. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's 15 from where I was at. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus
Just, saving you an action.
yeah.
Being.
Yeah, I'll pop a hero point on that. I don't care. We're about to get another one here soon.
Famous last words.
Yeah. That's better.
Yeah, that'll hit.
6. 26. Another 24 damage with that.
Alright.
And then with my last action, I will actually move to here to give Lucas his flanking.
Okay.
Hell
And
yeah.
a team player.
Yeah. Doing it in the right order so I don't get fucking extra damage for no reason.
Alright. Okay. So first attack is coming to you, Manfred.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
That's gonna fucking hit.
I mean, at least he's going to take some damage from just hitting me.
Why would he take damage from hitting you?
I have a feat now that anything that hits me with an attack takes 3d6 spirit damage.
Okay.
Every time.
Did not know.
And I can make it holy or unholy. Well, I can make it unholy since I have that trait.
Enjoy your damage.
And he can enjoy his 8.
Good trade.
Damage is damage.
Damage is
It
damage.
gets free grab. 32 is not gonna fucking grab you.
Nope. Get away from me, boy.
And take a swing at Lucas. 32 does
No.
not hit shit. And for shits and giggles, it'll try one more time. I think we're just fishing for crits at this point. No. Alright. Easy game, easy life. Fair to Lance, you are up.
Hooray! How far is my movement now? I always have to check. 25 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm here. I know I need to be outside of 10 feet to do this stuff, but I can't do that shit.
Wait, if you
I'm
hit it and
gonna
it does damage to you, does it, does the then have to choose the usual? Like you can force it to take the mental or the prone?
Yes.
The trigger would be that Fair to Lance takes damage.
Yes. So I
That's
will raise
hilarious.
shield. And then I will go ahead and attack it.
Okay.
And this is going to be for flanking, so I get this much damage. All right, cool. 40 hits.
Yep.
Okay. Since I assumed you just rolled the damage for how much it did to
Yep.
me. I take 4 damage, and now it needs to be sorry about it or go on the ground.
Yeah, it will take the mental.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and it's at the end of its turn.
So many icons.
3d8 plus 11. Look at that. 25 points damage. I'll take 4 with hardness.
Okay.
And that's it, because raise shield, move, and smack.
Alright, so Lucas, you are up.
Gonna smack the shit out of it.
There are.
Okay, that'll crit. Here's your damage.
Are you good? You live?
Yeah, I'll live. 18 damage. Things have sneezed on me and done more damage.
Oh. I'm sorry?
Tag number 2 probably won't hit.
No, it will not. That's 52.
Can I, like, trying to help out whoever's next? Can I just, like, feign an attack to give somebody, like, I don't know, a plus on their next attack or some shit?
I'm double checking if normal feint works for other people.
No.
Normally it doesn't. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, so then yeah, just make an aid check. Just like with deception.
Have AIDS.
Jesus.
Bro.
No,
So,
I'll use
related-
my first hero point.
Okay. You sure you don't want to give someone a minus?
Bro.
That is
Hacks!
unlikely.
No, do it again. It'll be funny.
If it's a third one.
Okay.
I was about to be really fucking upset, man.
Because it's me next, right?
I think so.
Yes.
You could have
Trying to
just
be a homie.
you could have just kept it as the nat 1.
Well, let me double check. Would you be aiding Manfred over there, or are you actually going to aid Lazarus? Because I don't think Lazarus really rolls for things as of late.
The next melee fighter, probably Lazarus. Then. Or not Lazarus. Fucking
I mean,
Manfred.
Perusia.
All right. What's your proficiency in deception? I know you're a skill monkey, so.
Master.
Okay, so Manfred, you are getting a +3 to your next strike.
Woohoo!
Anywho,
Now you bring it to Decrosia. How dare.
Lazarus, you are up.
Well. 2 actions to Decrosia. Here's her roll. It's that one, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Does a 38 hit?
It will not, but enjoy your damage.
See, it would have hit if I had that +3.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll be right back.
And then he never returned.
And then 2 actions. Okay. I don't really have anything I can do for 2 actions that's gonna not hurt the party in some way or another. Oh, no.
You can just telekinetic projectile, can't you?
How far away is it?
I don't fucking know.
It is just far enough away.
Just out of range?
Yup. Okay. Can it make me a reflex save?
Fucking maybe. What's the DC?
40.
Okay, looking for that 13 up. Okay, it's succeed but not crit.
That's pretty good. That's a sudden bolt.
Thank you. Okay. So, Manfred, you are up.
So then I will do 1 action, move back out of that range. And it's Window Flalo. You said it's a +3 that I'm getting right
Yep.
now? Plus 31. Yeah. 49.
Alright, that'll crit.
Cool. 3d10 plus 6 plus 1d6. So 62.
Okay.
And there's my turn.
Alright. So, the Weymouth is going to use its engulf ability, so I need a reflex save from Ferdinand and from Lucas. Lucas will probably just auto pass because that's what he does.
Not Necrosia.
It's just straight line
Oh.
because it's like in its movement.
Okay, so it's a
Ew.
what?
Reflex
Trying to take
save.
you into it.
Oh boy, that is my least possible one. Look at that. It might be okay.
Okay. And did Lucas say they were going to be right back?
Yes.
That was me.
No.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Okay, so Lucas, make me a reflex save.
No.
All right, so both of you are fine. Since you succeeded, you can choose either be pushed off to the side or to end up in front of it and stop its movement.
Wait, we both can?
Since you succeeded, yes.
I'm gonna stop it. No.
Stop
You get the fuck back here.
Okay. All right, and that was 2 of its actions right there. So it's gonna say, all right, here's looking at you, Lucas. That fucking misses.
No.
Okay. And I need that persistent mental.
Yay. Yes.
Okay,
Damn,
and
good.
it'll actually die from the mental.
Yes! It died of
Great.
being sorry.
Killed it with a fucking aneurysm.
Fucking got him.
All right.
All right. Who needs a band-aid? Because I need a band-aid.
I could do with a band-aid. So I mean, we can do our little
Yup.
4-man square here.
All right. As you guys sit around there, one of you will be able to notice that in the Wemmett's little pile, it seems that it placed a sack of gold on top of its pile of rubble in an attempt to lure in thieves. You guys just didn't see it before, but the sack contains 8,000 gold, which is partially spilled out over the rocks. So everyone gained 2,000 gold.
Jesus.
Can we go back and buy stuff now?
So I didn't need the I didn't need your heal.
Yeah, but it's still.
However, Decrozier will happily
30.
take the
Yeah.
money.
So 41 for everybody. Plus you got what, 63?
Yeah. That was really
So
good.
104. Cool, I'm full. You said how much gold?
2,000 each.
Alright, cool.
Would have been nice to have before we left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well.
I shall become the snail of truth.
Up to 9 grand.
8 grand.
5.
Ha, you're poor.
Now I am, yeah, but I have some really good gloves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, so it's still just Decrozier working at the rubble?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yes.
Snail.
So clearing away the rubble by hand will words. It'll take a couple hours for Decrozier to actually clear all the rubble. So by the time it's done,
Wait a minute. I'm not undead. Or does the ritual still make you take damage from holy?
Yeah, because positive
Okay.
energy
I wasn't sure
or
if it was
negative
just
healing.
like you get the goods from void, but not
Okay,
the
and it's one of those
bads,
things where, like, if you're undead, it's like, do you mean if you take negative healing?
Yeah. Yep.
What
Yeah,
is
nope,
tree?
Just watching.
I mean, could I build Decrozier a shovel so she can do it faster?
Do you have the stuff to make a shovel on you?
Well, there's some rocks.
Some
And there's
positively
some
charged
fucking
rocks,
trees.
yeah.
I assume there's more than just a rock that's positively charged. I can dig a hole, my guy.
I mean, we have giant tree hands.
That too.
What the fuck do you mean giant tree hands?
Bush.
Whatever
The
the fuck
two
those
things.
creatures
Oh,
were. They
right.
had hands big enough to grab Lazarus.
They were vines.
Yeah, they use like roots and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lazarus can make a flesh shovel.
Exactly.
I
Anyone
believe in
can.
him.
I can.
Either way, it won't take an excessively long time for them to clear out all the rubble. What I was going to say is that due to all the exposure to the positive energy from the rocks, they will be clumsy 1 for 12 hours.
Good thing I dropped those rocks.
Hold on. I think I can get rid of that with medicine.
I think we can, yeah.
Okay. Well, you double check on that. So, as you enter the upper level of the
I
Stronghold,
know there are feats for it at least. Sorry.
all of you are going to feel an unpleasant tingling across your body, which will remain as long as you remain on this floor, but doesn't otherwise cause any harm. The Stronghold's upper level, which they didn't give me a map of, because there aren't any combats here, is ruined and ransacked, damaged by battle and purposeful destruction. Furniture is broken, the walls are scorched by both magic and flame, and the remains of destroyed undead are scattered throughout. No dead Pharasmans remain here, as their bodies were animated as mindless undead, nor are there any personal possessions or valuables which were stolen or destroyed by whomever attacked this place. as you continue on, you're going to see this is basically like a large living area down here. It had like multiple bedrooms. It had kitchens. Okay.
Is there any food left in the kitchens?
Make me a perception check to kind of look around.
Oh my god, I know what I'm gonna
Where's
get.
my button?
Oh
I
my
don't
god,
fucking
just
know.
thought about that. Oh my god, I know what I'm gonna get.
All right. You will find the remnants of food, but they've been down here for a better part of probably like 70-ish years.
No
I can't
preserves
do
or canned goods?
Most of that got taken.
Yeah.
I don't know what the DC would be to remove the condition.
I just roll it.
Same DC as street wounds.
Sure.
So, uh,
Try again.
I mean, it's kind of a UDC because medicine check is usually 15.
Then sure.
Cool. It gone.
All right. So at the center of the upper level is a large circular chamber with filth-stained murals decorating its walls. Beneath the grime and paint purposefully smeared across walls to hide the murals peek the eyes of Pharasma, streams of serene souls, and the masked visage of horror. I'm having a stroke over here. And you also see psychopomps on the mural. There we go. The floor itself is tiled in a glowing blue spiral that sheds dim light despite being buried beneath layers of filth.
Can I write in the dust and filth, Lucas was here?
Wash me.
Yeah, from the looks of it, the center room just seems to be kind of like a worship room, but you're not really sure of much else. So, what are you guys doing?
Not sure. Because I realized I fucked something up.
Yeah. What'd you fuck up?
How could you?
All right.
So, like I said, it's just a large circular chamber, murals on the walls, and a blue spiral on the floor.
Is there a
Is
door
it-
to the chamber?
Uh, does not seem to be now.
Any magic?
Make me an Arcana check.
I'm good at that.
Yeah, there's definitely magic at work here that's keeping all of this glowing, but you're not sure if it's anything specific.
Um. Let me see. So we're in a room. I'm gonna say the password on the off chance that works.
So when you say the password, are you talking about I walk the spiral?
Spiral. Yeah.
Okay, so you speak the words and nothing seems to happen.
Anyone else got an idea?
Try it again. It might need a minute to warm up.
Open sesame.
Spinning whimsically with the spiral until we throw up.
So you're walking over the spiral?
Yes. Do I died?
He's reading.
No, I need to ask specifically. Are you going from like the center of the spiral outwards or outside in?
Outside in, spinning whimsically.
All right. So as they arrive at the center, Fairlance is going to feel like each tile on the spiral press downwards as he steps on each of them, and at the center of the mule will rise from the floor a keyhole.
Whimsy.
Fairlance walked the spiral, my guy.
We shall put the key into the hole.
All right. So, as you unlock the keyhole, the pattern on the floor will spiral downwards into the ground like a ramp, granting passage to the lower level.
Hooray.
You're welcome.
Proud of you.
So, who's going down first?
Me. Unless the rogue wants to be sneaky.
Nah, I think you got this.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, as you get to the bottom of the entry ramp, you simply see a long hallway. You don't see really where it goes when it turns to the right.
Long hallway. Oh my god. They brought the dog in. The mad lads.
The is in the fucking wall.
Yeah, I didn't have a very convenient spot to put them.
Alright, so I'm gonna go all the way to the end. Doggo is going to follow, and he's going to stick his head through this tiny little door, and it's gonna be funny and cute.
Right.
Rawr.
So, as you reach the middle,
Oh, is it gonna blow up?
not exactly. Are you going in first, and then after you get past the dog is following, or just right behind
Yeah.
you? Okay.
Let's just do. I assume it took him a little bit, but he's following right behind because he's
All
got
right.
to squeeze.
So, as you reach the middle, the entry and exit seal with a force barrier, and waves of force will start to surge through the hall. So I'm going to need a reflex save from both you and from Noct.
You remembered his name.
Yes, I tried really hard, actually.
Hey, get fucked. I'm not getting wrecked at all there.
Okay,
But dog might get neutered real quick.
I mean, they are the Dexy ones, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Oof. Sorry, doggo.
Allegedly the Dexy one.
All right.
Technically, I could use it for him, right?
If you would like, yes.
Yes. He is good enough that I will use a token on him.
All right. So they are only taking
He's
half
still better than me.
unless they have some like weird sort of evasion. But
No.
Half on a 48. Fuck.
Alright, so they're going to take 38 force damage and be pushed 5 feet backwards. So they are basically being pressed against the entrance. So I'm just kind of going off of the initiative we had. So Manfred, are you doing anything as you see this force barrier get put up?
I mean, I don't know if there's really much that I can do in this situation.
Dispel magic.
That's not a thing most clerics have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not at all.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because what level is it?
I think a third or second.
Third or second.
Well, Manfred, make me a perception check, just like a basic one.
Yeah, I just want to see if that is in our list at all. Not on third.
Could be a second.
Oh, it is on our list on second. Okay, cool. You said make a what? Check Arcana?
I said perception, just to see what you
perception,
see.
Sorry. That's even better. Not seeing much. I can
It's
see
not that hard to see. So above the doorway for this hall, you can see an intricate script. You aren't really sure what it says specifically. It's in a language you aren't as familiar with. Requiem, I believe. That is probably
So
the
it'd be
fucking
like
boneyards.
right above like this doorway
Yeah,
here.
on the lintel.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume. I mean, I'm gonna point it out to Lazarus and Lucas, or whoever's here, because I can see we're missing somebody.
Dog butt.
Oh, I see. Lazarus is in the wall. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna point it out to them and see if any of them are familiar with it. If they know whether to, if we just destroy that sigil, if it'll break the effect or what. And of course, the one who would know it is now BRB. Because he's a loser.
Yeah, you're not sure what it says, but you know this is the language of the boneyards.
I said I'm assuming Lazarus will be the one to have the role that knows whether, like, defacing that sigil will stop the effect or what.
What check would I need to see what would help?
Well, as the trap guy, you can make me a thievery check if you'd like, since you aren't really magic-y.
That's I'd say, could I do an Arcana check or an occultism or something or religion to see if I knew?
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, make me a religion check.
That's I'll wait for him to do his stuff.
I am back to do thing.
I'm assuming Lucas said, "Give me 1 second," as in he was checking something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would that fail or would that critically fail for whatever DC you have in mind?
31 would critically fail.
No, then never mind.
So then you said for us it'd be what roll?
You, it would be a religion. If Lazarus wanted to fuck around and find out, they'd be able to do Arcana.
I will happily fuck around and find out.
I
Okay.
might fuck around and find out. You're probably gonna fuck around and find out.
It's
All
my
right.
job.
We really covered every tier with those 3 rolls, didn't we? Like, goddamn.
So with a 50, Lazarus will be able to redirect the magic energy that's powering this thing. So it will deactivate for a period of 1 minute.
All right, hustle.
So we got a minute to basically make it through that other like pathing.
Yeah,
much.
basically, if you are past this point in 60 seconds, you're fine.
That's 10 rounds.
I don't know if we can move that quick.
Just to make it easier, I'm just riding Decrosia. That's why I'm doing that.
I'm just waiting to see like what gets revealed to know where we can.
I
end
won't
up
be the
standing.
one in there first.
Yeah, I'm assuming Faradolance is gonna be.
Yeah, that is fair. Most likely, Fairlance would be the one in front. Unless
I fucking tried.
So is Federland's going in front of the group over here into this next room?
Oh, I thought we
Take
were in
his-
initiative still.
No, sorry. We went out of initiative once they disabled. My bad. Need to be more specific. So,
If we put.
sorry, Manfred, I thought I heard you saying something.
No, I was looking at like how to position the markers, but I stopped caring.
Okay. So, a 3-tiered stone fountain carved with imagery of rose bushes and plump little birds is the centerpiece of this large circular chamber, filling the echoing space with the sounds of splashing water. Nestled among the carvings are a few bars of soap, and folded on the edge of the fountain's lowest basin are 2 threadbare towels. The walls are richly decorated with skulls and bones. Each of the room's 4 connecting hallways are flanked by a pair of silver statues of skeletal humanoids with a vulture's skull, feathered wings, and sharp sides.
So that's coming to life.
Absolutely.
Then so I'm going to grab the soap and a towel menacingly, and I'm gonna stare at the rat.
I'm probably the cleanest one out of all of us.
The
I don't
fuck
know
you
about.
mean?
Yeah,
I'm a
probably.
fucking nerd, and I have prestidigitation.
Yeah, nerd doesn't mean wash, because I am a nerd and I do not wash.
I break the stereotype. Thank you.
Okay. Well. Still find it funny. I'm still grabbing shit
Okay.
until this bird scythe thing comes to life.
Is anyone else doing anything, or just kind of...
I mean, I'll move into like there.
Okay.
I will also grab a towel.
I will
Okay,
observe
I'm
the
just checking.
situation.
I'm just checking out the
I will
statues.
snap at Lucas with a rolled up wet towel.
Ooh. Give him a good old rat tail.
So
Hey,
you're
that's offensive.
so you're getting the towel wet.
Yes,
All right.
I will accidentally get through this dungeon.
No. You're gonna take holy
we will
damage.
have
You just
Holy
stuck your head in
damage?
holy water, bitch.
Hiss.
Oh god! Oh god!
Going to urinate in the fountain.
I'm going to actively I'm going to activate my chain, digging into my skin and letting my poisonous blood drip into it while hissing.
All
Fuck
right.
this thing.
So,
Hiss.
as everyone can hear his blood sizzling
I'm
against the holy
furious.
water. And an unsurprising twist, 4 of these statues are going to come to life.
What? The
boy.
scythe
Okay.
birds are coming to life.
Okay.
Oh
Sick.
no!
Glad I was in a real good positioning
Oh
for this.
no, the obvious thing that was going to happen is...
Yeah.
Oh
We've gotten used to
no.
statues and shit at this point.
I will spin whimsically. What are this world coming to?
What are this world coming to? Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to say stuff, but I was thinking about maybe having more cookies. Shut the fuck up.
Yay, more cookies.
All right. Well, roll for initiative.
Cookie.
I don't
Fuck,
want
we can't just use the same initiative? Damn it.
It's a new thing.
LOL.
Motherfucker.
Look at us go. We're doing...
Shit.
They really surprised you.
I was looking at him.
Jesus.
I'm
Great.
still going more gooder than you.
Honestly,
Bitch.
it makes sense that his would be a 1, Mister. I'm gonna piss in the fucking fountain.
I'm gonna.
I didn't
No,
pee
that
in
was
it.
me.
I
Oh
just-
wait, right.
Fairlance is about to get fucking baptized.
I mean, that's
I
a
was
real
caught
fucking
with my
option.
pants down and still was
Literally.
faster than them.
God damn it. Alright, well, here we go.
Hooray.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Chi-chi, have fun, everybody.
1,
Can't tell me what to do.
Alright, go
One.
fuck yourself then.
You still try to tell me what to do. Fuck you.
Hope you have a miserable fucking day.
I hope your bed's warm when you go to bed.
I'm not following what you
I-
say, but that's already
I hope-
happening.
I hope both sides of the pillow are just hot as shit tonight.
God, no, no, don't put that
I hope-
energy in the universe.
I hope you stub your toe on every coffee table.
I hope you step on every D4 you have.
Oh no, that's too much.
That would be catastrophic for me.
Yeah, mister, I have a fishing tackle box full of just dice.
Listen, it's only like 12.
That's like 64 D4.
No, I have like
All
1,200
right,
dice
so
altogether.
in order,
There's probably a good 150 to 200 D4 in there.
okay.
That's a lot of
So
damage.
It's a
Red
lot
is
of
going to
damage.
make a fist attack against Manfred, and fucking
Oh,
crit.
Jesus fuck.
Got
Alright,
him.
well, I mean, at least he's taking a little bit of damage for it. Like, ugh.
As he one hits you.
Fucking this
Okay.
probably.
And he's gonna go
Take that
for
11 damage, bitch.
a spike against Lucas behind you, and miss.
No.
Oh, yeah, cool. Sick. Great. Glad I could take that for you.
And one more fist against. Jesus.
Fuck!
Okay, he hates you in particular, is what I'm sensing here.
You invaded his personal space.
So, crit and a normal for Manfred. Sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm a little sorry for this.
Hey, buddy, are you good?
It's,
What do-
I'm
what-
still good, but like,
what-
god damn.
What do you want me
Like,
to tell you? The worms when you're dead.
God.
Alright.
Fucking
And
hurt.
blue is going to go for fist attack against Lucas.
No.
Fuck you.
Hey, you want to know what's cool? Everything's within 15 feet of me.
Sure is. Well, except for
Almost.
red.
A
Okay.
spike attack against Necrosia.
Nope.
As basically, when it does this spike attack, you just see its arm extend, basically like the fucking T-1000 from Terminator 2. That's basically what these are, in a nutshell.
No one's
Yeah,
ever
that'd be-
seen that movie. Shut up.
It would be really fucking cool if any of the attacks except the 2 on me would hit.
I know, right? I'm feeling the same way, and here's another one at Lucas. Roll high or not.
Yeah, cool. Yeah,
No.
great. Woohoo. Yay.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Rude.
Okay. Green and yellow are gonna go for fist attacks against Fairlands.
What? Look at you
Ooh.
go. All right, before it makes its second attack. Never mind. But it's gonna need to eat. So blue, green, and yellow need to decide if they're gonna take mental damage or go prone.
Okay, I'm going to have to say sorry for this one. These are constructs.
So no mental damage.
They are mindless, yes.
So they're just immune.
Sick. Well, there goes Fairlance's character.
Okay, but 48
Okay.
hits and doesn't crit.
No, it barely hits.
Oh.
I have a 46
Right.
because I will raise shield
Okay.
against this shit. Are you sure?
Ow.
Ouch.
And
Okay.
green is going to try and throw a spike at. Let me double check that. It's Decrozier
Fairbolts
or
for the first time.
Lazarus.
Is this damage?
Okay,
That's a
so
solid
Lazarus.
25 points of damage.
Out of your, what,
All
300
right, so
health?
green is tossing a spike at Lazarus and
Nope.
fucking missing.
278. Oh, yeah.
Yellow is throwing one at Lucas and fucking missing.
Not really good at this, are you?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think he's pretty fucking good.
That's just biased.
All right, so
Yeah,
Lazarus,
sorry, you guys are
up.
looking at everything with Survivor biased.
You're not dead.
Yeah.
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 Don't
So-
worry, you have your friendly neighborhood heal bot.
So Lazarus, you are up. At a glance, you will know these are some kind of golem. You aren't sure what their weaknesses are offhand.
Oh, I know one offhand. Can they make me a reflex save?
What are you casting?
Chain lightning.
Lightning.
Let's
Because
go.
that'll hit all 4 of them.
Green, yellow, blue, red in that order.
Okay. DC 37? Or what was yours?
40.
Am I thinking of Manfred? Whatever.
Mine's only 36, so I don't know who you're thinking of.
Okay, so looking for 10.
Hey, well, that's it then.
Sick.
I thought it was only on a crit that it stopped.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so
You're
they
right.
need to actually roll a 20 to stop it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
green, yellow.
Oh,
Whoa.
that's rigged. That should have been a
Blue,
one.
Damn.
red.
Hey.
Of course.
Fuck you, red. See,
Thank
I'm fucking
you.
red up for you. Oh. That's I don't need to roll 8d20s.
Yeah, you should, though.
I wish.
Give me a fucking disintegrator pistol back.
Honestly, I love those disintegrator guns.
Dude, they're so good. I love them. They are my favorite weapon of any game.
So 24 to everything but red.
All right. And as a result of electricity, they are going to be slowed.
Hell yeah. Told you I knew what was going on. I'm gonna give my last action to Kroja and she's gonna whack. Does she have?
That's so good, then, because I'm
range?
just going to use this.
No. She gonna whack green. Yeah, green. You bitch.
Okay, so 36 will miss. 38 will also miss.
Jesus. Dude, these motherfuckers with like a 15.
All right. So that's going to bring us to Lucas. You are up.
Gonna smack blue.
Okay.
Do it with the rapier this time.
All right. 37 will miss. That'll hit. Okay, so 31 against blue.
6 of that is acid damage. So you are aware.
Okay.
And fuck it, last one.
That will
Well, just-
miss.
Not the right button, but okay.
All right, so Ferdinand, you are up.
Cool.
Yeah, so offhand, you know that every golem has some form of weakness, but you don't know offhand what these ones are.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure the slashing I'm about to do is not a weakness.
If you can do shocking, it is a weakness. In some form.
I am
Not a weakness, it just does weird shit to him.
Which I consider a weakness.
Yeah.
You never know. Next time it might just speed him up.
That's the hope. I'm gonna experiment next
all
turn.
right. Give dog action 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, by 6. Okay. He will attack green.
Okay.
Why can't I remember? His plus is off the rip. I think it's 31 with flanking.
It's probably
32. 39 to hit green.
That will miss.
See, this is what I'm saying. I needed an 8. Okay, I will attack green myself with my first attack.
All right, that will hit.
That much damage.
All right. Against green.
Second attack. Cool.
Okay, hits.
That's pretty good.
All right. All right. So that is going to bring us to Manfred. It is your turn.
Yay! I have a construct's fist in my chest.
I can get it out.
Well, no, the fist does bludgeoning, so it just shattered some
No,
ribs.
Great.
I can fix
Great. First 2 actions, see if the spell attack hits. It would help if I typed right. Plus 26. What? Oh.
Okay, Lazarus, I'm stupid because it's too late now, and I'm not going to undo it. But
So I think that's gonna hit.
yes, it will. But and I will remember this for next time, Lazarus.
Okay.
The mythical golems have evasion.
The fuck?
They're quick little bastards.
So this has both slashing and electricity damage. Do you want me to separate the roll or just do it all together?
You don't need to separate it.
Okay. 4. So. So 58 damage, and it also takes 5d4 persistent electricity damage for red.
Okay, let me put something on there so I can remember that. All right, so 29.
And then for my final action, let's see if this hits at all. Nope. All right, cool. Good game. See you
right.
next week, folks.
So, enemy turn. Lucas, you are going to watch as the blue one that you had been stabbing will suddenly liquefy.
That's hot. Ew.
So, it is now fully liquid and amorphous, so it is immune to precision damage. It is going to go for a spike attack after that, though, and then be out of actions. Okay, 35 will fucking miss. Yellow is going to go for 2 fist attacks against dog.
What kind of dick punches a dog?
Nobody.
That's
Fucking
a puke.
That's
No, well, that's.
Okay, well that hits but doesn't crit or anything.
no. He's got a 40 AC.
Alright.
There is no damage reduction there. I need to teach him how to use a shield.
Green is going to go for 1 fist against Ferdinand and a spike against Lazarus afterwards.
How about no?
Miss the fist.
How
stage-
about no?
Okay. And okay. Red is going to go for a fist and a spike against. Well, a fist against Manfred, a spike against Lucas. So Manfred, here's yours, which isn't a crit.
Yep.
And here's yours, Lucas, which doesn't hit.
I think I've only been hit.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying actually.
Craterlance
Wait,
got hit.
yeah, I hit Fairlance, which was an achievement for me, honestly.
I mean, I guess fine. That's fine again though. 'Cause
And
he's
I
still
do need to.
taking...
I need you to roll me that persistence.
All right, so he takes 9 damage, 9 spirit damage, and then the
Okay.
persistent damage is.
Oh. They don't have a mind, but they got a spirit. Fuck these things.
I mean, it's not my fault. And then 13 electricity damage.
Okay. That was the wrong one.
28 damage. Owie.
All right. End of the turn. These ones aren't slowed anymore, but that one still keeps taking electricity damage. Does it recover? No. All right, so it's going to bring us to Lazarus. You are up.
They're not living creatures. This is, I don't have a lot of spells I can really use on them.
I mean, you want to try and do an Arcana check to figure out the weakness?
Sure.
Okay.
Probably bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 47. So, obviously, now you know that it gets fucking evasion, but you will know that it's harmed by cold and water. And for some reason, it's healed by transmutation. Why? Not a fucking clue.
Wait, which
I
one
would-
is this that gets hurt by them, or all of them?
All of them.
They are.
Motherfucker! All right.
Which is
Gonna start hitting him with a wet towel.
Yeah. I took damage to wet that towel.
I'll help Manny out, and I will cast Hydraulic Push on Red.
Is that
is
a?
water spell.
Is
and
that
it's an
a?
attack?
Okay. You said it's an attack roll.
Well, hero point. That's better.
All right, that'll succeed. I don't know what damage hydraulic push does these days, or if it does.
I have to do a tiny bit more reading. Is that just a normal success?
Yes.
Okay. So it takes that much damage and is knocked back to 5 feet.
Okay, so
Hold.
I roll the damage, and it's also taking this.
Oh, god damn. Okay.
Yeah, when you figure out a golem's weakness, you can kind of just fuck him up.
So it's gonna be.
All right, and then 25 damage. All right.
And then my last action will have Necrosia hit green.
Okay.
That one. Nope. Well, flanking question mark? Doesn't matter.
No. Like, not like, no, it doesn't have flank, just like that doesn't hit regardless.
Yeah.
43 will hit though.
Hell yeah. What'd you do for damage again? 3.
Okay. All right, so Lucas, you are up. Blue is currently a puddle of metal that's trying to stab you.
Can I pee on it? Actually, if it is a puddle, can I like try and
Put it in a vial.
Well, yeah, I originally was gonna say put it in a bottle or something.
I mean, you could just splash water on it. You would take some holy damage, but it would take a lot more than you would.
Can I splash it into the water? It's a liquid.
Well, it's also a living liquid, but
And just like scoop him and throw him in there.
I'd say it would probably end up being an athletics check, just because rules as written. But if you just want to say you take the fucking, I think it's like D6 or D10, it will take a lot more than you will. Let me double check how much damage the fountain actually does.
It did a D6.
Yeah, D6. And I will tell you, since it is in liquid form, it will take double damage from cold and water.
Yeah, fine. I'll splash some of the water on it.
Alright. So, one action to do that, so you're taking that, and it's taking this.
Did I die?
No, but they are fucking it up because water.
Yeah, weak water.
I'll do that for all three of my actions.
Okay, so take.
So can I just spit on him?
I tried to pee on it, but apparently that's not okay.
No, what a wimp.
Okay, and I just want to see the giant box of D10s. Okay, so blue is dead in an unsurprising twist.
That was,
I did more damage than Fair to Lance.
That was a lot.
Don't
of
worry.
But
I don't care.
So, Fair to Lance, you are up.
Okay. So, can I use my Envenom strike, but instead of using venom, I use the water?
and water.
Sure. So basically, you are getting the chain wet. Go for it.
I was just making sure that I could. Hit green. I disagree. I will reroll it.
Understandable. All right, that'll
Average.
hit. So I add a 8d10 to your roll.
3d8 plus how many d10?
8.
8d10 plus 11.
God, this is going to be the most beautiful looking roll ever.
It's okay. Is it dead?
It is not, but you did take a decent fucking chunk off its health.
All right, I will wet the chain again. This time at 29. I will re-roll it. Hooray.
All right, and that will also hit. So do it again.
Roll 3d8 plus 8d10 plus 11. Those are a few tens. There you go.
All right, now it's dead.
All right, so 152 points of damage. I'm going to do it again in the last one without a hero pointo because Doggo is a little too far away to wet his claws.
Couldn't he technically just shove him in the
He's got
fountain?
reach, doesn't he? Oh, he could do that.
He's going to reach over, dip his paw in real quick, and then beat the shit out of him.
Nah, just drown it in the fountain. No
Excuse me,
big
pardon
deal.
me.
Just slowly reaches past him, dip, and on the way back, just like, eviscerates him.
No, but legitimately, I do think you could literally just shove him into the fountain.
Oh, well, I already used my last action, so I couldn't give him more.
Okay. Well, Manfred, you are up.
So again,
yeah,
can I try like 3 action spit on him? Like, that's all water.
Not technically. It takes basically it takes 8d10 from either water or cold damage. So if you have cold spells, that'll work.
Yeah, I don't think I got any of them either.
I mean, you do.
Yeah, just casually
None
drop an
that-
Eclipse Burst on you.
Yeah.
None that I have prepared.
Oh.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
Because, cold and water has never been a problem before in the world.
And after this, it never will be again.
Yep.
Bet.
I have
Fucking-
resistance to cold. It's only come up once.
Mhm.
Ever.
I'm pretty
walk
sure it
it
was
off.
like, what, last session, wasn't it?
Yeah. Had it since the beginning of the game. All those years ago.
It's
I'm
only been
gonna
like
try
a year.
something here. I'm gonna try. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't give a fuck. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yoink. Fuck red.
Real quick, for that movement, did you have to step through the fountain or did you go around it?
I went around.
Okay.
I went one to my right and then diagonal up and around.
Okay. As long as it wasn't through the fountain, you're good.
Nope.
Just-
I know to avoid the spicy 7-Up.
Nah, it's like just walking over hot coals, just every step.
No. This is the happy water.
Well, not for us.
It's still
It's
positive
Kool-Aid.
charged. It's happy water.
D20 plus 26. Let's see if this will hit him.
Got
I
him.
think that
Yeah,
hits
that'll
him
fucking
again.
hit.
Alright, so this is the electricity thing again. So he's going to have that persistent. So 10d4 for the base damage. So 44. And he'll take persistent damage. So now they're both taking persistent. Hell yeah.
Okay, and yellow is taking that much. Alright, so
There's my turn.
on their turn. Let me double. Okay.
Hey, fuck you. You're not allowed to have an AoE.
Alright, so yellow is going to use Spike Storm and make a Spike Strike against each target within its reach.
You're a bitch.
Can I counterspell it?
It's not a spell.
Can I think it's a spell and counterspell
You may certainly try if you want to waste a spell slot on it.
it? I mean, it'd be a cantrip.
It's not a spell. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna do this in whatever weird order. So Manfred, here's yours. Nope. Lucas, here's yours. That'll do.
Yeah.
Fairlands, here's yours. Hit doesn't crit. Knocked. Hit doesn't crit. Lazarus. Hit and Decrosia. Crit.
Okay. Rude. Sorry, I forgot to mention this, but she has evasion.
Cool, that means nothing here. Alright, so basically everyone except Manfred is taking this. Decrosia is taking double this.
68.
Alright, so
Sorry, and Decrosia takes 2d10 from just deadly.
Oh.
No one else takes that, just Decrozier who got crit. It's just deadly.
Okay. You took off a third of her health.
Here's the 5 for him. So
I don't want to
19.
alarm anyone, but dog is almost dead.
Jesus. I'll get him on my turn. So yeah, so there's 19 damage that yellow takes for his persistent.
I'm still not below 200 though.
Oh, get
So.
banned.
I'm just letting you know that you're hurting me a little bit.
It only took 18 levels.
Yeah, when everyone's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna have plus fucking 50."
Did the dog have the ritual done on him?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Before I accidentally fucking nuke him with negative energy and he dies.
And Red's throwing a spike attack at Lucas. Just, I don't think 40 hits Lucas anymore.
Nope.
Nope, it only hits me now, I'm pretty sure.
Hits me.
Oh.
I'm a wizard, dude.
And 2.
I never fucking know with this game.
And Manfred, I need Red's persistent.
Yep. 13.
Okay.
Fucking Beyblade over here.
Yeah. Alright, and that's going to bring us to Lazarus. You are up.
I will hydraulic push Red once again. My last one.
Alright. So just add a d10 to your normal damage, just so you can see all the dice get rolled.
Click clack.
Nice!
Nice.
Should die.
All right,
Don't
game
care.
session over, guys. We're going home.
Alright, and Red will be gone.
Hell yeah.
Give action to Decrozier. Move here. And punch. That one. That'd be a 38 with flank.
Okay, so that will not hit.
Okay. That will be all.
Alright, so it's going to be Lucas.
Pull around a splishy splash on yellow.
Alright, so... Alright, and let's throw a fuck ton of dice.
I'm also still above 200.
Do you want to fucking test me, boy?
Yeah. Does it die?
Surprisingly, no.
Yeah, get fucked. All attacks are going at you now.
If
They've
it
all
survives
missed.
the next round. So, Fatal Lance, you are up.
How the fuck you doing so much damage?
Because he's just been
Water.
taking damage in the name of just splashing shit. He's been exchanging his own health to do damage.
Well,
I know blood magic.
He's
Yeah,
a
well-
waterbender.
Well, I'm into that shit, so I want to splash too.
Alright, how many splashes?
Let's
Does-
do.
Go
let's
for it,
do
full round.
Does Vampire take more damage from holy water?
Probably.
It's just negative healing stuff unless he specifically has a weakness to it.
No, I don't have weaknesses. I don't have full vampire, but I don't have weaknesses. So yeah, splishy splashy, times 3.
Alright,
Hell yeah.
so
Make the
Wait,
demon
hold on.
more.
Yep.
No,
Okay.
never mind. It's not. It wouldn't be piercing slashing. So I couldn't reach shield before I splashed him twice.
No, but you know what you could do? Instead of dipping your hand in, dip the shield in and splash.
Alright.
No, because then I had to touch that later.
Get a bucket.
It'll dry off.
Right.
You'll dry off.
And yellow will go down.
Hooray! I took 11 damage.
So
To deal 151. Yeah.
That seems okay.
who
Good
needs
trade.
all the?
Um,
I will heal all of the things.
Why would they stand in a room
one of
where their weakness
these.
is in the center of the room?
To make it a
quote-unquote-
balanced encounter.
Lucas, do you need a band-aid?
Just like a little one.
Okay.
Everyone heals 42.
Never mind. I no longer need a band-aid.
Everyone will heal.
And I'd say that's everyone. So dog everything.
Heal an additional 49.
So 101 altogether. And then after that, I will use my treat medicine check.
Treat medicine?
Or whatever it is. Treat wounds.
Yeah, you made fun of me for messing up my words.
Go kick a door open.
I will.
What a fucking deep cut.
I go over here and I kick this door open.
Oh, buddy.
Sick.
You
Luckily,
fail to
we
kick the
passed
door
30
open.
BC, 'cause
But it's
that's
still
all I
not
do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
You failed to kick the door open because it's a pull
Okay.
door.
You get to do
Oh,
1d8 to
I'm
yourself.
good. No, I'm gonna reroll
Okay.
that. I don't give a fuck. There we go. What do I forget?
Okay, but before we end up starting up anything else, I am going to call it a bit of an early night.
Did we
Lame.
level?
Not
In
yet,
case
no.
anyone needs it, there's another 36 healing.
I think it's only you
I-
that need.
I
Or
did because
you
I did because I accidentally dealt 101 damage to myself rather than healing.
How could you?
Oh, that's not great.
So yeah, so I'm now full. Doggo
Impressive that
full?
you're...
Alright.
No, he is 12 away.
Even with the additional 36?
Oh, and another 36? Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Well, I will see you guys in the near future. I'm gonna raid out, and I'll be
Yep.
gone.
Goodbye forever.
I'm gonna hop off too then, because I'm on days right now.
Wow.
Wait, you have normal
Yep.
schedules again? Weird.
We swap every 2 weeks between nights and days.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
You should tell them
Yeah.
not to do that.
We have for the last 4 months. The MOU for the union has been
Okay.
sitting on the safety director's desk for 2 months now.
Well,
Just
we're
got it
gonna raid
signed.
out to Stacy. Apparently, it's her birthday today, so there's that.
It was yesterday.
Oh, well,
Well,
still,
She,
we're gonna
she and I
say it
have the
anyways.
same birthday.
Well, we're gonna say happy birthday anyways, you cunt.